As America continues to struggle with a jobs crisis that is proving to be as stubborn as any we have ever experienced, the U.S. construction industry is in desperate need of a lifeline that will not only provide immediate work for thousands of brothers and sisters in the building trades, but a lifeline that has multiple benefits for the long-term health of our nation as well. You don't need us to tell you that the 13.5% unemployment rate is actually much worse. Tens of thousands of workers have left the industry altogether in search of other work. And while politicians continue to further widen the partisan gap between themselves, there is a shovel-ready project which can put thousands back to work right away.
The Keystone XL project is very, very important to us. It's important for a couple reasons. Number one, as you said, the 20,000 jobs are critical to us at this point. But those jobs are spread out over a long area, providing employment, all the way starting up in Canada, all the way to the Gulf Coast. So it kind of lessens the pain in a larger area. But just as importantly, this isn't all about the building trades. The supply chain from this pipeline is tremendous.
That's what this video and action packet is all about. Your help is needed now more than ever in support of the Keystone XL pipeline, a job which could provide much needed relief to your financial outlook and the outlook of more than 20,000 other construction professionals from the heartland to the Gulf Coast. This project is being built by TransCanada, and it will be covered by a project labor agreement, ensuring that America's building trades will receive family-sustaining wages and benefits, and TransCanada will receive an uninterrupted supply of the safest, most highly trained, and productive workforce known to man.
A pipeline sounds very, very elementary and simplistic. In reality, it's a very, very complex project, which requires numerous pumping stations, elaborate pumping, elaborate valves, elaborate monitoring, state-of-the-art monitoring, flow meters. This isn't work that just the average Joe with a pickup truck and a ladder is going to be able to do. Our people are trained to do this work. They're very qualified to do the work. These owners are going to want it done right and right the first time. And fortunately, API, American Petroleum Institute, clearly understands what our capabilities are.
Equally important is the fact that this project will provide 500,000 barrels of safe, reliable, and affordable North American oil per day.
There are so many good things surrounding this pipeline. Look at the national security aspect of it. This is one of the greatest things that we could ever do to lessen our dependence on foreign oil, which has had a stranglehold around our throats for years. This oil is coming from Canada, from our closest trading partner, closest friend of the United States. That's where we want our energy supply coming from, a reliable source.
No matter the upside, there always seems to be some environmental alarmists who would like nothing more than to shut this project down. They've already made their case and caught the public's eye.
Well, there's no doubt about it. The environmentalists have certainly monopolized the news and the press by standing together and being handcuffed in front of the White House over here and being hauled off for a day in the DC lockup. Right, wrong, or indifferent, I'm not going to pass judgment on anyone. They can continue to do their own thing, but they really ought to have, they ought to open their eyes a little bit and see that it's a different world with pipelines. They're very sophisticated, they're very environmental friendly now, and they should get the facts. And maybe if they got the facts, they'd help us out.
This project is on the launching pad and is ready to go, but commencing the countdown to liftoff depends on you. The time is now for you and other members of your local union to step up and attend the local meetings and public hearings on this project in your area and tell the world that this pipeline can be good for America and good for American workers like you.
Well, we're coming to the end of the road, And as we talked about earlier, you know, a decision is going to be made soon. There is some opposition in the state of Nebraska to the pipeline. So it's very, very important that our people get involved in the hearings in Omaha and in Atkinson and in Pierre, South Dakota. It can make or break the deal.
You could make the difference. Make sure that your local and elected officials see the job-creating potential behind this project and get the real facts. Stand up, speak out, tell your story, support the Keystone XL pipeline.